Welcome everyone, Makozi Racing Internacional salutes you. This is a stream of the replays for round 2 in the Manufacturer Series of the first season in the FIA Gran Turismo Championships 2020. So we're going to go ahead and get into the replay. First we're going to have a quick look and see the qualifying lap that we set, put us on pole position here at the Red Bull Ring. So, Red Bull Ring Group 3 cars can only use racing hards. And there you go. That's how it's going to be for this. So, going out of the pits, we see that John O'Stan gave us a little bit of room there. Side off, well, you go right ahead. I'll take your toe maybe, or take Emery or McEwen's. Anyhow, he just pulled back, waiting for a toe. And McEwen's there in the Alpha, also trying to get it. So, on this first lap, McEwen behind, he gets a penalty. I got through the first half okay, but coming down here into turn 3, I braked a little bit too late. See, I had to rely on first to save it and then touch the gravel, so that was my lap aborted. See that Emery, she had a pretty good toe, but she also got a penalty coming off turn 1, so she takes off, lets Double H go in front, and I'm going to go forward to our proper lap that we did. So you guys can watch it. As you can see there, I was a little bit preservative, just a bit too cautious there in the last corner, and I lost about a tenth. So that could have been a 28.7, but still 28.8 without any slipstream. That's it's a pretty decent time. So that puts us on pole position for the race. I'm going to go into the race, and you guys can see the starting lineup of the other drivers. Yeah, hey Cody, hey Byron. Thank you, Byron. I mean, Mercedes isn't too bad around this track, and I like Red Bull Ring very well, so I can make the AMG work around here, but it does take a bit of getting used to, because there are some cars that are faster, obviously. Hey Joshua, Nitro. I'm doing fine, thanks. Nitro, how about yourself? Joshua, doing a manufacturer series to get my... Oh, fair enough, Joshua. Just take it easy. And you should get it back within a race if it hasn't gone down too much. Yeah, got me. Any fuel saving? No. Well, for the Mercedes at least, you don't have to save fuel. In the end I finished with like 2%, 1% left, and I was fuel burning the entire intro sequence. So for the Mercedes you don't have to save. Cars like, you can see here, the Ford GT, they're going to have to save a little bit. The BMW, I haven't tried them after this last update, but there are some cars that will probably have to save a little bit. Not running a single Group 3 on McLaren, it's too horrible with this new update, they actually made it worse. Oh, I didn't know that, Byron. I actually heard from some people that it was better. Oh, there you go. Didn't know that. That's a shame. Because the McLaren, it really does look good. And yeah, I wish it drove as good as it looked. Unfortunately, that doesn't always happen. So, starting off, first we've got FSR DB 007 behind us. We've got Emery in third. She's, like we saw last time, she's gone to Audi this season, so it's an interesting change. She's got this nice Trans-Tasman racing livery on it with a little bit of aqua blue, which is pretty much her colour whenever you see her around, whether it be her hair on a Twitch channel, as you can see there. So starting off, everyone got through turn 1 pretty clean, as far as I can see. So a little bit of nudging. Oh, you can see Kuhn goes off there. Just brakes a little bit too late. It's got cold tyres, goes off wide. John Stan, he relinquishes 13th. And Firaxo gets in front. It's a DNA there. Getting a 0.5 second penalty, that drops him behind. Can you check lap 4 to 8? I will, Cody. Is it exactly on lap 4 and lap 8? Just to make sure. Just want to know so I don't have to look exactly where. Too much on this in slow speed and gearing. It's horrible. On the other hand, Group 4. Yeah, that's correct, Byron. I really like the Group 4 car. Once again, it does look amazing. But it's very, very responsive. Plus, it's got those 7 gears. Gonna do one more. Okay, fair enough, Joshua. Good luck with the race. Probably gonna have to do a bit of practice now. So, yeah, at this point, it's lap 1, lap 2. Nothing too serious is going on. Pure axle. I see. So Cody's got 0.5 second penalty that he needs to serve. Axel gets in front. A bit of a slide and a nudge there from Cody. Going side by side, it's all good. Okay, here we go. Cody, you should have backed off from that one. Your Axel, he did have to give you the room, but you saw that you were running out of road. You needed to just take off a little bit. You see, accelerating on the gravel, getting back onto the gravel. It's not really the most. It's not the greatest move, I gotta say. Okay, so let's have a look at John O'Stan at this point. Yeah, Axel, he had every right to do that because you two were going side by. He shouldn't have pushed you off. have a quick look at that again. Yeah, you were still there, but considering how the car, how that corner is, you don't really go for the outside pass there too often. So you might have had to take it off. It's not your fault that you got forced off. People can do that though. You just need to be aware. So it's just a lesson for next time, obviously. See the McEwen, he didn't really get a good deal out of all that. He was just a bystander and got a 1-second penalty, unfortunately. Further in front, there was actually a bit of a fight, as I can see here. So GTR, he's using the GTR, obviously, using all the acceleration that it has to try and make it on the outside of Double H. Goes very late into the corner. Double H gives him a small nudge. Again, acceleration wins out there with the Nissan. Can hold it on the outside. Sets him up nicely on the inside for the next corner. Sidog is also getting a piece of the action there. So Noble. Matt, he thinks about it, and he also goes and takes position away from Double H, just falling out there and losing 5 positions within 2 corners. Nicely tied him. Noble there going on a move on Sidog. Sidog breaks late. He's got a penalty to serve anyway, so it doesn't really matter. There's his penalty. Double H is probably going to have another chance at taking him on. He does, but pulls off. Smart move. He probably didn't want to get to an incident with him again. So I think something happened to DB. He just dropped away. I don't remember what it was about. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Ghost curb. This happens to a lot of people, and it happens a lot at tracks like Fuji, turn 3, Catalunya, somewhere around turn 15, turn 12, not quite sure. And there are a couple of tracks that have this problem, and you can see you've got a turbo as well, so it makes the car a lot more unstable. Acceleration's got a lot more acceleration, but it is, with that acceleration comes less instability, and yeah, that's how we lost it basically. You could trust him. Yeah, Curry, that's it's hard to do that corner, to trust someone. You have to be very considerate. You didn't know the other driver very well and know how he would react to that situation, but still, it's easy to lose control at that place. It seems like Emery, she cut the inside a bit too much turn 1. She gets a penalty. And unfortunately that's gonna kind of be her race over, considering how, see their Metal Gear, he just flies right by. Yeah, it's still possible. She's got the slipstream. Metal Gear is very fast, so we might be able to catch up. But at this point I don't really see that happening. It's a bit too far away. Adam and Matt, they're going for a fight. Did short shift to save. Oh, fair enough, Joshua. I didn't have to short shift at all. I pretty much went flat out the entire race. I had to look after my tires though. That was the one thing. So this is a nice little fight for 5th that we've got here. Braking late. Adam braking kind of just on time. and get the cutback, but Noble's already there. And he's going to have to just be content with 7th at this point. So Jonathan and Pure Axel, they're both right there behind Sidog. Double H has got him by Sidog previously, so we missed that. See that Adam going for another try. Doesn't work. Porsche's got a very good run out of turn 2, so that's how Matt can defend. First gear in turn 2 for the Porsche is kind of the best situation. You can't beat that out of the corner. So it's very hard to overtake him there. But I don't know, maybe turn 3, maybe turn 4 if you've got something like a GTR behind you. It's still very hard. Yeah, I'll see you later, Joshua. Have a good one. I'm not doing another race, but maybe I'll see you Nations. So at this point, Noble, he's just staying back. You can see that Adam and Matt, they're still fighting. This is losing them time though. Instead of Matt trying to get close to a GTR and Adam just staying behind, being a bit more reserved, maybe? Yeah, a little bit more reserved. They're fighting it out. Adam probably realizes at this point they're too far away, we can't catch them, might as well just grab a few more points, get 5th. That is a Group 4 Checo. Group 4 Corvette is not my speciality. I know Matthew McEwen, he streams his FIA races as well, so you can always go and search for him. He would be more than happy, I'd say, to let you know. I don't think it's been that strong. Maybe it's gotten better, but you never know. So Adam sends it down the inside. Matt can't get the cutback because he just doesn't approach the corner too much. And Matt touches his right rear corner, which lets Noble go on the inside, go for a move. Yeah, see you, Joshua. How'd you go? Yeah, so I won the race. We qualified first, and yeah, so far we're leading this race. We'll see how this one turns out. I mean, we won the first race, went into the second slot to see if we got more points, and we did. Hey Wesley. Yeah, see you, Joshua. No problem, Checo. Saddled there with a 5-second penalty. He's in a struggle. You can see that GTR. He's pushing a little bit more. He's got the slipstream to help him. At this point, we've been looking after our tyres. So if you compare us to another FR car like GTR, see our fronts are doing a lot better. Compare us to Metal Gear, who has a faster car in terms of pure lap pace. Maybe not so in the race, but it's still a very strong car. We've got a bit better tyre wear at the rear. And Emery, of course, we've got better tyre wear than her. So let's see a GTR. He really does send it very late, doesn't hold the inside, forces Emery off, and that's not the cleanest of overtakes, but there's no penalty, so I guess it passes. I think GTR could have braked just a tiny bit. He could have still braked late, but a little bit earlier so he could make the apex, not miss it like he did. Still, that's racing. Unfortunately, Emery, after being in second, drops down to fourth. Yeah, thanks, Flossie. So there's a queue of cars fighting for fifth at this point. So we've got Adam, Matt, Noble, and Double H. They're all right there. Got another queue behind, fighting for ninth. See Sidehog is in the mix. Yeah, right now it's pretty much a there's no one's it's not really obvious that people are fighting too much. They're all just staying behind, maybe trying to save the tires and then go for it in the last lap. But in terms of pushing and trying to get a position, it doesn't seem like the guys in front are really doing that. So it's a bit strange. We're used to seeing a bit more of a fight between drivers in Oceania, but still, you've got guys like here, like Matt and Adam. They've been battling. So still, it's the early stage of the season, and they're probably all staying safe, just trying to get the points that they need to maintain S, to stay within the top 50, and yeah, just to have something in reserve, something they can fall back on later in the season. Yeah, so the next race is top 16. That's why I'm trying to be perhaps a little bit more careful. At this point, pushing it. We're giving it our all. And it's the final lap. So the final lap I started, I think, with about 9% left, maybe even 8%, and towards the end I had about 2 or 1% left, and I was pushing the entire time. There's not really much more I could have taken out of the fuel tank. I don't know how well the Genesis. I don't know Shisui. The Genesis just doesn't mix well in general. I mean, it's a very stable car, but you have to really throw a lot at it to be fast. And at a top speed track like this, where acceleration is important, top speed is important, not quite sure how the Hyundai would fare. Maybe it would do well, but still, good luck with your race if you're driving with it. Range Ross, people are pushing, but combination doesn't. Yeah, I'd agree, Range Ross, but still, it's a place with a lot of straights, and this is a track where the difference in top speed would mean a lot more. So yeah, maybe a place like Le Sarthe would be a bit more obvious, but still, this is a great place to great track to have some battles on, and I was surprised there weren't more of them. So we come home in first. We finished the race in about just under 22 minutes and 28 seconds. So the fastest compared to the last race. We beat it by about 1 second. So GTR third, Metal Gear in second. Emery, unfortunately, in fourth after falling back a bit. Still very strong result considering she's getting used to the Audi. Adam fends off Matt in fifth, and Noble right there in seventh with his 2016 Lexus, Double H in eighth, the second of the Audis, Pure Axle and Sidehog. Thanks GTR. Thank you very much. You did pretty well yourself, but I think you've got a bit more in qualifying left, maybe. Good recovery, yeah. You know what? Did it? Well, GTR. The GTR is a very strong car at Red Bull Ring. arguably the best. And the practice race, it's always a little bit faster because the first lap you don't have to deal with cold tires, and you're starting a bit closer to the start-finish line and starting at a higher speed too. So that's where all the time is in that first lap. Personally, I lost 2 seconds compared to my practice time. Wesley, is this? Yes, it is Wesley. This is Cody Nikola Lakovsky. But yeah, I'm more known as Nick Makozi, main driver, Makozi Racing Internacional. Yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. It was a pretty successful day of racing for us. Got a good result. Good luck to everyone that's racing later tonight. Wish you all the best for your races. Just take it easy. Track limits are very a big nuisance if you're not consistent. And just watch out with your tires. Once again, I appreciate the support. Thank you for coming in. And yeah, stay tuned for some time in the future. Perhaps I might stream a race live, or I might stream another replay. Who knows? Only time will tell given the situation. Stay safe. Be careful with the current circumstances that we have. And until next time, driving with the best.